you guys, welcome. So bear with me with the temporary background. I'm in the process of moving again, so my setup is just temporary. Excuse the basicness of it all, but we're gonna make it work. It's the messages that matter, right? So we're gonna work on creating a space here where there's just enough of a vibe to be able to get the messages clearly. And while I'm working on my setup for long term, we're gonna just power through, and hopefully this is okay with you guys. But yeah, excuse the basicness of it all. It's just temporary. So read the description, you guys. Don't mind if my boyfriend comes in and interrupts a couple times. Like I said, bear with me. I'm in the middle of a move again, and this is just for the meantime until I get settled in. Alright, let's start with our opening prayer as I cleanse the cards. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission, please show me what I seek to know. Explore it in the cards you throw. Give me the answers, clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High. And we ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot today. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so a card has already fallen out. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple for the collective and see just what's going on. Even if you don't participate in the live chat, if you're just, lurking and silently watching, this could be for you. This is for the collective energy, or whoever's energy is coming through the strongest, or whoever may need this message the most. We have the 9 of Pentacles coming out first. Oof, okay. King of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be an earth sign, or someone that has a lot of earth in their chart. I'm also getting that this could be somebody that has Capricorn prominent in their chart, or is a Capricorn sun sign. Let's clarify these cards. So, thank you, Spirit. We have the 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and 4 of Pentacles. To clarify this message, Spirit, I ask that you give me a clarifying card for each of these, please. Starting with the 9 of Pentacles. What is the 9 of Pentacles here? Thank you. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords coming out to clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Clarifying the King of Pentacles, please. Clarify the King of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Interesting, okay. Clarifying the 8 of Cups. Please clarify the 8 of Cups, Spirit. Thank you. We have Knight of Wands. And clarifying the 4 of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify 4 of Pentacles for us. Oh, thank you. We have the 6 of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm getting here is that it's time Again, I'm reading right now for the collective. Even if you're just watching silently or not participating in the chat, this is just for the general collective, or whoever's energy comes in the strongest, or it may even just be for whoever needs this message the most in the collective, okay? So as I was saying, we have the Nine of Pentacles here, clarified by the Ace of Swords. So this is telling me that there's somebody here that is like trying to live their best life, okay? They just want to live in their truth, want to focus on healing and focus on nurturing themselves, right? And this could be about wanting to succeed in their career or financially. They may be like used to having to put their career on the back burner, but now it's time for them to like finally get to focus on their career. Or if not their career, this could be just whatever it is, you know, like their side hustle or their interest or their passion or whatever it is that they like to spend their time on, whether or not this brings in money, but just mainly an interest. And it could be an interest that brings in money. With the Knight of Wands here, clarifying the Eight of Cups, I'm seeing that this person had to turn their back on something. Oops, sorry about that. This person had to turn their back on something in order to finally get to be able to focus on this dream of theirs. I don't know if this is a dream or a goal, you know, whatever, take it as it resonates. But they did have to turn their back on something in order to finally be able to focus on this. And now this person is getting into the groove of making actions towards that goal. But they're really more so acting in a more wise and educated manner, rather than just acting on the blind or like carelessly, you know. Like there is a plan here that is set in place, and people are now wanting to this person, I'm sorry, I got distracted, thank you, Spirit. This person, or more than one person, I'm here for Spirit people, so this could be more than one energy in the chat, or in the collective. Sorry guys, bear with me as I'm receiving the messages while I'm channeling. It's hard for me to kind of articulate the message while hearing the messages at the same time, so bear with me, okay? Again, what I'm seeing here is that now this person is doing their research, making a plan, and putting that plan into action rather than acting on the blind. And I'm also seeing here that the money or whatever it is that you get out of this interest you have, whether it's, you know, whether it's a higher learning, whether it's healing, whether it's money, you're holding on to it and saving it, so that you can use this, whatever this is you're gaining from it, in order to uproot. It seems like you're not alone. You may have a family or people that you care for that you want to uproot with and take along with you on your journey. So you want to leave something behind, right? And whatever this interest or career is that you have is going to help you in order to make that move, or the moving forward on your journey come to fruition. Let's see here. Tracy Spears, sometimes you scare me. Stop spamming emotes, warning. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. I'm sorry, Tracy. Ignore the Nightbot. I don't actually know what you wrote in your message in the chat, but go ahead and just write it again. My Nightbot is crazy. I don't know if he's saying like the randomest things. But go ahead and rewrite whatever it is that you wrote. I think you were following the instructions in order to get a free reading. I noticed you put a butterfly emoji, so that could be it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But guys, ignore the Nightbot for now. Go ahead and feel free to enter the chat if you want to, or have something to say, or if you're resonating with this message, feel free to let me know. Or if you want to go in depth, you're more than welcome to check out the paid readings. You can enter an exclamation point and paid, or an exclamation point and the word free, depending on what type of reading you're trying to get, in order to have the Nightbot give you more information, okay? Anyhow, that's the energy that's coming through right now. Let's see what advice or message Spirit has for this person, or correction, Spirit is saying people, so more than one. What is the advice or message here that these people are meant to hear, who are in this situation currently? Let's see here. Angels, ancestors, Spirit guides, please deliver the message here that is meant to be received by the people who are resonating with this spread. Okay, thank you. I already have 2 cards out. First one is the 7 of Cups. Okay. Second card is the World. Okay, so far so good. What is the message here? Please help me articulate clearly whatever the message is here for this person that is resonating with the spread or resonating with this situation. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Sun. Beautiful. And let's get one more card, please. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. We have the 5 of Wands reversed. Okay, interesting. So the advice here, or the message here from Spirit, is that there are many opportunities and options being placed before you by Spirit, and now is the time that you finally will get to see them. Before, it could have been that you were walking throughout life not seeing or not being able to see these opportunities being placed in your way because you may have been occupied by something else or not living your authentic self. But now Spirit is making these messages clear to you, and you're able to receive them from the universe clearly. And with the World card, like, this is now a new chapter, a new phase for you to be able to explore these opportunities. With the Sun card, it's definitely telling me that this is going to be a happy phase in your life, an exciting one. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, so this is really going to be a time where you get to shine, where you get to be true to yourself, and where you get to really figure out who you really are and what your purpose is in this lifetime. That's beautiful. And with the 5 of Wands reversed, you're done with the toxicity of it all. You're done with people in your life that no longer serve you. You don't want to, you're putting your sword down. I'm surprised we didn't get the 4 of Swords card coming out here. But you're putting your sword down, or so to speak, you're putting down this, you're kind of taking a break, and you're just finally gonna live it in your peace, not because you're giving up, but because you don't have the energy to please everybody anymore. Like, you just want to do things for you finally. And if that causes chaos or problems between you and other people, or things going on in your life, then so be it, because right now you just want to finally live for you. And people may not agree with this all the time, or there may not be a lot of people or people who want to support you on this journey, but you're dropping those people like flies. You don't need them in order to go forward on this path, and you're confident that you can do this alone. Exactly. Oh my god, this card just came flying out and I have chills. The 3 of Wands, meaning like you're ready to go on this journey, alone or not. Like, you know what moves you're gonna make, and like you're looking towards the direction that you want to move in, and you're finally confident for once in where it is that you want to be headed towards. That is beautiful. Okay, love it. So is there anything else, Spirit, that this person or people need to know in regards to this situation? Please come through, Divine Spirit, with any messages or advice that you have for the general collective, or whoever resonates with this. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay, here we go. Wow. Just to top it all off, you have the 10 of Pentacles, confirming here that you're gonna be abundant, whatever this is that you choose to do, whatever endeavor it is that you want to set forth on. It's showing me that there is gonna be success, both financial and spiritual, emotional. Like, this is just an overall wholesome journey for you, where like you finally feel you're hitting a successful phase in your life. Okay, the cards don't lie, people. Like, this is a beautiful ass spread, and whoever this was for, like, claim it. Okay, live in that truth, live in your authentic truth, and honestly embrace this part of your life, this chapter and this journey that you're on. I would, because this doesn't come very often. Like, this is a blessing to receive from Spirit, honestly. Let's clear the energy. Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful message. I'm sure that this will reach whoever it needs to reach in divine timing, just when you need to hear it. Hey, Victoria. What's up, girl? What are you up to? You guys, for those of you listening, if there's anyone out there listening, Victoria is my freaking girl, okay? She ends up giving me readings. She comes on my channel for readings, and she ends up being the one giving me readings at the end of it. Definitely love her vibe, her energy. One of the people that I'm like super excited to see whenever I go on live. So shout out to you, girl. Hey, the red thread. What is good? Guys, let me know what part of the world you're hitting me up from. Again, for those of you that don't know, I'm over on the West Coast in Los Angeles, California. Okay, so West Coast. Alright, thank you guys for following the instructions in the description. So, am I pronouncing this right? Algeria, Vimprum Jackie. Did I say that correctly? So, the red thread. Ooh, Texas, okay. Victoria said, thanks. If you have time, I would like 3 cards. Not nothing much on this. I know. I'm not tripping. Okay. So yeah, you guys, please follow the instructions in the description for you to get a paid or free reading. I really appreciate that in order to just keep some structure on the channel. You guys, like I said in the beginning, I don't know if y'all heard this message, but you're gonna have to excuse the basicness of it all. Okay, my setup is just temporary. So the first person that followed the instructions, I believe, was the red thread. So thank you for that. Let's see, what is the message that is meant to find you here today? Let's see, I'm gonna pull some cards for you, so let's clear the energy. Let's start with our intention, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. With God's permission, please show us what we seek to know. Explore it in the cards you throw. Give us the answers clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High, and we ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot today for the red thread. Thank you, Spirit. Please allow me to receive and articulate the messages today that are meant to find this person on my channel with this divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and, sorry, let me censor this for you guys. Let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you, okay? And after the red thread, let's do Victoria. After Victoria, we'll do Vimprum Jackie. Alright, Spirit, what is the message here for the red thread? Thank you. Okay, first card out. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles right off the bat. Oh, okay. This went flying out. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's a lot. Let's get some clearer, more concise messages, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have here? Ooh, okay, this flipped over. Eight of Cups. And let's get one more. Okay. We have Ten of Wands. Okay, the red thread. Let's see what we have here. Give me a second to put this together and see what story is being laid out for you here. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm hearing something about like there being a sense of urgency. Okay, like you're done with, or I don't know if you're done with, or someone else is done with, or there's just like a need for there to be, you know, an ending to time being wasted. So there's a sense of urgency. Okay, like in the sense of not wanting or not not wasting time anymore, or not prioritizing anymore whatever it is that, whatever situation it is that needs to be coming to fruition for you at this time. And I'll clarify what I mean by that by analyzing the cards for you, okay? Because that was just the message I heard right off the bat. But let's look into the cards that fell out. Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, Ten of Pentacles. Also, I don't know if you are a fire sign, or if you have fire very prominent in your chart, or if you're dealing with a fire sign. But Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is coming up strongly here in this spread for some reason. So I'm seeing here that there is success waiting to be had for you. But this success comes with having to work in tandem with other people. Okay, having to collaborate. I'm also hearing cooperate. But this is not something that you're going to be getting done on your own. This is something that is, I'm hearing teamwork, like something that will be done with the help of others. Whether this is, you know, letting others in so that they can help you or support you, or, you know, create some type of cohesive plan or idea with you. But there's just other people involved in this that's going to help you get to the finish line and succeed here. And this is going to be financially as well. It can be financially, or it can be about something that gives meaning to your life. The Eight of Cups, you need to, or may have already walked away from something in your life because it was just too much, or will become too much. And it's just like with the Ten of Wands, this is giving like, had the last straw, you know, done with this, like I'm ready for the next phase, next chapter, like bring on whatever is meant to come for me, like what's really meant for me, you know, and done with the bullshit type of vibes. So this is very much about the time that you've come to right now, is where you find yourself wanting to leave behind anything that no longer serves you, so that you can finally get to where you're meant to get to. See, what is the message or advice here given that situation? Spirit, what's the message or advice here for the red thread given this situation? Again, I don't know if this is something that's currently going on with you, or something that is about to happen for you, but this is something like it was either just happened. Oh, actually, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing it's been happening, or like it's about to like happen with the quickness. Okay, wow, beautiful. So we have the Six of Wands, we have the Five of Swords reverse. I'm sorry, Seven of Swords reverse. Let's get 2 more cards before I analyze the message or advice here for you from Spirit. Three of Wands. And you're welcome, Red Thread. I'm just not quite done though yet. And oh wow, okay. There's a lot of passion and creativity here that I'm seeing. And Five of Wands reverse. Now, look, success is coming to you. Okay, 1 second. My boyfriend just walked in. Okay, sorry about that interruption. What was I saying? Let's regroup here. So, there is success, material success here waiting to happen for you. Like, big time. We have the Seven of Wands here, like, confirming that you will be successful at something and you will be victorious here. And with the Seven of Swords reverse, clarifying the Three of Pentacles, I'm seeing that in the past, sorry about that, in the past there may have been a situation or past situations in which you've dealt with people you couldn't trust, or you just like weren't sure who you could trust or who was in your corner that you can rely on. But I'm seeing that now's the time. When in the reverse, I'm seeing that now's the time you can actually depend on people around you that are in your corner, people that you want to, you know, like I said in the beginning of this reading, I heard the words collaborate, I heard cohesiveness, I heard cooperate. So those are your keywords here. With the Three of Wands, you walking away from something is going to give you or gave you a room to finally figure out which direction you're going, and has given you or will give you some type of I'm sorry, Spirit, what's the word I'm looking for? Some type of confidence, and like your intuition is just telling you here that you know what it is you want, and your confidence is starting to skyrocket little by little, slowly. Actually, I was gonna say slowly but surely, but Spirit corrected me saying skyrocketing. It's going to, or is skyrocketing, because you've gotten rid of the factors in your life that have been holding you back. Like, it was just too much arguing, too much stress, or too much of disagreements or not getting along here. In the reverse, I'm seeing with the Ten of Wands, you were sick of it, and not just sick of it, but done with it. So that's what led to all of this. And the advice here is to have confidence and believe in yourself, because this plan is waiting to come to fruition for you and bring in material and financial success for you. Like the victory. Okay, I'm hearing from your spirit guides that the victory is yours to be had. Okay, you're taking it all for the winning. I'm seeing you here. I'm also hearing rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Okay, so this is a comeback story for you, basically. For whoever didn't believe in you, or for whoever gave you a hard time before, now's your time to shine and show these people like who you really are and what you're really made of. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. That was for the red thread. Wow, I actually don't do free readings that long or detailed, but that message had to come out for you, red thread. So I hope it got to you in the right time, in divine timing, I'm sure, and that it speaks to you. So who was next? Can somebody please remind me who was after the red thread, please? And I'm doing 3 free readings, as it says in the title of this live stream. And then I'm moving on to the paid reading portion, okay? So the first one's done with. The second person, oh, Victoria, great. Okay, so let's see what message is coming out for Victoria, okay? And I think, Victoria, you said something about Let me go ahead and take a look again. If you have time, I would like 3 cards. Okay, so let's get a general message for Victoria with 3 cards and see what message needs to find you today, okay? Nightbot is out of control. I need to adjust the settings on it because it be doing just the darndest things. Sorry about that. You out of control, Nightbot. I need to really fix that. What did Nightbot delete? Sorry about that, Victoria. Like, if anything, Victoria's the real moderator. Not my Nightbot. Ooh, okay, let's clear the energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with gods from the Shruti shows that we seek to know. Explore it in the cards you throw. Give us the answers clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High. And we ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot. We take them. Well, this one flipped over on its own, so you know what? We will take it. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Let's check out your storyline and see here. Okay, I'm hearing from Spirit to take the first 2 cards as the storyline and the second 2 cards as the message or the advice. Interesting. Doesn't usually work out that way, but we'll take it. So, storyline. Leaving something behind. And collaborating on something here. Or working with someone here. Working together. What is this? Spirit, please clarify the 3 of Pentacles with the 8 of Cups. Please, what is this about? And we have the 9 of Pentacles. So it seems in order to start nurturing yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself first, you decided to leave something behind. And part of your journey to loving yourself is to really decide on who it is you give your time and energy to with this 3 of Pentacles. That's what's happening right now. Like, making sure that the people you allow into your space, into your life, into your energy are people that are worth it, because you've already left behind bullshit, shit that didn't work out for you, and like, you don't have no more room for more cups that don't work out. Right now you're about things that are going to be successful and things that will work out. What is the advice here? So Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. What is this about, please? The Star. Okay. So the message for you here is that you are meant to be somebody who is able to really live authentically. Like, you're meant to live authentically in this chapter of your life. I'll put that in different wording. You're meant to live authentically in this next chapter of your life, okay? And this means going for your goals. It means doing the things that you know will make you happy. Like, don't make any more time here for people that are not worth it. With this Page of Wands, I'm seeing that there are people here that would love to woo you, you know, talk to you and like get to have your time. But this is a Page of Wands here, and you're a Queen of Wands. So whoever is being matched up with you here that you're currently, you know, working with or talking to, they're a page and you're a queen, honey. They are here for not the long run. They're here to come and go real quick. And you know what? They're not even looking in your direction. They're looking at something different than what you're looking at. Like, you may be looking at this person, you may be interested in this person, but this person is not looking back at you because they have different intentions here. So the message from Spirit is you need to let go of this page here, you know, with the water spilling out over here. Let go of this person here, and instead on the other side, go for people that are more on your level, people that understand you, and people who you could be your authentic self around. Okay, people that will appreciate you. Find some balance. go for people or allow people into your life that are a balance between what you want and what you need. Okay? Because this page here, they're still young, or they're still young-minded. They're still like, they're still learning what this is all about. They're still learning about themselves and what they want. And you over here sitting in your power, you already know what it is you want. So with the star card here, go and get it, honey. This person clearly is not in the right zone. They're not in the right like level for you. And I think you know exactly what it is that you need. And I think that you should focus with Spirit's message here. I'm going to integrate Spirit's message here, don't worry. Given the cards that have been chosen for you, I'm being told to pass along the message to you that there are people who you should hold people to your standard. And if people don't reach it, then they need to be out of the way, because your standards are there for a reason. And if they can't reach it, you shouldn't make the time of day for them. Okay? With this star card here, like, this is about you finally making it about you, not about you trying to work with other people, or you trying to make up for other people, or you trying to fix it with other people. Just about you and people. You're the one sitting down here. Okay, people need to be coming to you. You're seated in your power, and people can come to you. You're not gonna go try to work it out and go over here to other people who don't even have you in their eye line. Okay, like, you need to find somebody looking back at you like a king of wands. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Victoria. You guys be respectful in the chat, please. Okay, who was after Victoria? I think it was Jackie, Vimprem Jackie. Hi and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please read the description so you know how to get it for your paid reading. Actually, there are only 3 free readings, and then I'm moving on to the paid portion of this live stream. And I think we're on Jackie now. We're from Jackie. So let's clear the energy. You know what, you guys, can you please give me 2 minutes to go grab a cup of water, because I'm losing my voice here, and then we're going to reconvene in 2 minutes. I'm just going over to get a glass of water and coming right back, don't worry. So stay with me, okay? Okay, I am back, you guys. Thank you for being patient. And right now we are on Hasina's reading, okay? Vikram Jackie. So let's clear the energy here. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission. Please show us what we seek to know. Let's explore it in the cards we throw. Give us the answers clear and thorough. Explore the truth in this tarot. As we expose the truth in this tarot, we give thanks and praise to the Most High, and we ask kindly that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot today for Hasina. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's clear the energy here in the deck. Hey Gemini, welcome. Somebody please catch up Gemini here, let her know what's going on, or please read the description. Subscribers are open to free readings, although we are doing three free readings here and then moving on to the paid portion. So let's see what is coming out here for Vikram Jackie. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please guide us towards the message meant to find Vikram Jackie today. In divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, first card has flown out, and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. Let me focus this on in so you guys can see it better. Okay, there we go. Is that better, y'all? All right. Ooh, not quite, huh? Let's see here. There we go. I hope that's better for you guys. Okay. What else do we have here? Tell me the story that's going on. Show me the storyline for Vikram Jackie, Spirit. What is this Queen of Cups doing here? Clear the energy. There's a lot of tension in the deck. I'm going to break it up one more time. And I'm going to ask you to just take a deep breath and try to calm your mind. Okay, let's quiet down your mind and take control of the racing thoughts here so I can find it a little bit easier to pull cards. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Because your energy was a bit chaotic, I can now pull cards and see what's going on little by little. Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so we have somebody here who is caught up in their emotions here. Okay, somebody here, which I believe this person coming out is you. This is your energy here, the Queen of Cups. You are all up in your feelings for someone. And we have the Four of Pentacles here. Someone that you hold closely. Someone you find it hard to let go of. Okay, you're really holding on to this person, it seems. Maybe hard to let this person go. But for some reason, you can't let go of this person with this Four of Pentacles here. This person has a hold on you. What is the storyline? Okay. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. However, okay, with the Five of Cups, there may be some doubts or questions about how this person is feeling about you, or perhaps you are wondering, you're sad about something. There's something in this situation here that I just mentioned that makes you a bit sad. Kind of feeling like either you're grieving or waiting on something, or you're feeling like you lost something, or you're sad about something here. I can see. Give me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Take a deep breath. I'm finding it hard to get on your frequency. Your thoughts are a bit chaotic right now, so take a deep breath and try to quiet down your mind so I can see what's going on here for you, okay? One more card, Spirit. Tell me what's going on, please. Okay, I'm hearing that you have questions, you have doubts, you're unsure about things in regards to this person who has a hold on you. Okay, this card went flying out. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you thought this person would be you make this person your everything, or it feels like this person is everything to you, but in the reverse, it's telling me that something didn't quite end up how you wanted it to. Hey, Tracy, I'll be right with you, love. Please read the description in order to figure out how to get a paid reading, love. Oh, that wasn't for you, Tracy, by the way. That was for Adrian. Tracy, I'll be right with you. I did see that you wrote that. Like, you were like the first person that commented on the live stream. So I will do yours next, okay, love? Thank you for being patient. I apologize. My crazy ass bot. I need to adjust the settings on that thing. However, I will remind you guys that the free readings are just general messages, whatever messages wants to come out for you. If you have a specific question or you resonate and want to look more deeply into your situation, you're more than welcome to check out the paid readings, okay? So let's get back here. Let's get back to the reading for Hasina. Spirit, what is the message or advice that needs to find Hasina or Vibram Jackie here today in regards to this situation I'm seeing here? What is the message meant to find them today on my channel in Divine Timing? Please clarify the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying that. And please clarify the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Thank you, Spirit. We have Death coming out to clarify these two cards. Okay, so the message from Spirit is that the way that it seems that the person who has a hold on you, this person here that has a hold on you and you cannot seem to let go, they are not sure about how they feel about you. In the past, this person may have been feeling like they weren't sure. They kind of were juggling. I don't know if this is juggling you and something or someone else going on in their life. But in the present moment, they're unsure about whether they even want to play a part in your life. This person is very much occupied in something else, and they don't have the time to kind of put you to just be in your life and show up in the way that you want them to show up. With the Death card, it's showing me that this person is pretty much going through a transition in their life right now, okay, and they're ending a certain chapter in their life that requires them to move on to another phase or chapter where they need to leave everything else behind, or they're not able to focus on a connection, or at least a serious connection with anyone at this time. And that may be the reason why you feel this grief here, is because this person kind of is like dying out, feels like they're kind of leaving your life or have left your life. This person is not your happily ever after, I can tell you that much. So don't lay all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. Okay, the final message from Spirit here is that, oh wow, the Lovers came out in the reverse. This is not your person. Okay, with the Lovers in the reverse, this is not your person. But once you get to move on and let this person go with the Death card, everything will come into place, okay? Everything will come into place. The problem here is that your love needs to start from within. And it seems as though you let this person treat you in a way that you wouldn't treat yourself. Meaning, perhaps this person doesn't give you the attention that you would give you. Perhaps you know that you're worthy of more love, more attention, and this person doesn't give you exactly what it is you want or what it is you feel you deserve. And you're allowing this simply because this person has a hold on you. And so the love needs to start from within, okay? Self-love. You need to only allow people to treat you the way that you see fit. If you feel like you deserve more, then don't settle. The spirit is saying do not settle here, because in reality this is not your person. They're not your happily ever after. They don't even know what they want right now, and they are leaving your life for a reason. So that's what I'm seeing from spirit. Okay, I'm just gonna, you guys already know, if you've been a subscriber for a minute now, you know that I just give it to you guys straight and tell you exactly what's written in the cards for you. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, but I do say it, you know, with love. So now that's what I got for you, love. Vibram Jackie. And now we are on Tracy Spear. How are you doing, love? Please make sure you like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. By the way, you guys, if you click on the notification bell, you will be alerted later today about a new raffle, a free giveaway raffle that I have for subscribers, and I'm choosing winners tomorrow night. So you still have today to enter the raffle, and I will post the details of the raffle and how to enter or how to get chosen in the description after I end this video. Okay, actually I think I'm gonna post an entire video dedicated to that right after this live stream, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you click on the notification bell, and once you click on the notification bell, click on all notifications in order for you to get alerted about that. Okay, thank you for keeping the line going, Gemini. Are you here, Tracy? So yes, you are here. Beautiful. So listen, we are going to, I just did a couple of readings just now, and it's taking a load on me, so I'm gonna take a second to collect myself mentally in order to prep for Tracy's reading right now. So let's all take a 2-minute break just to like have a moment of silence and collect our thoughts. Okay, make sure, Tracy, that, and everyone that's listening, that when I do your reading, you quiet down your mind and you're focusing on your breathing in order for us to get on the same frequency, because as it happened in this previous reading just now, it's very difficult for me to hear the messages for you guys and to understand and articulate what's going on if your mind is too chaotic, or if it's, you know, if it's not focused in on the reading or on your situation. So please keep that in mind. Okay, you can counteract that by focusing in on your breathing. So let's just take a moment of meditation for 2 minutes. I will be right back. I just need to settle down. I'm in front of my altar as I'm doing your readings, and I'm just going to take a moment to meditate for 2 minutes, and then we're going to get back to the readings with Tracy's reading. Okay, bear with me, you guys. Welcome. If you're new, check out the description, and you're welcome, Vikram Jackie. You're welcome. He said, thank you so much for clarity. I needed to hear the message. You guys, by the way, if you resonated, or if you even didn't resonate, please feel free to leave me a review on my community board. It's on the very first post. And if you do that, I do offer free readings at the next live stream if you leave a review for me. So you're more than welcome to take advantage of that. Okay, back in 2 minutes, you guys. Hey Maria, how are you doing? We're taking a 2-minute break just to get ourselves recollected. But go ahead and take this time to read the description or rewind the video a little bit and just see what you need to catch up on. But welcome. Subscribe, like, check out the description, and we'll be back in 2 minutes just so we can collect ourselves, okay? I'll be right with you, Tracy. Thank you so much for being patient here, and everyone else in the chat. Okay, and we're back, you guys. Thank you for being patient. So, let's go ahead and get started with our intentions and our opening prayer for Tracy. Tracy, are you here with us? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission, please show us what we seek to know. Explore it in the cards you throw. Give us the answers, clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and we give praise to the Most High. And we ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot today for Tracy. Thank you, Spirit. So, Tracy, let's see what's going on with you, girl. What is the message here meant to find Tracy in divine timing? What is it that they need to hear from me right now? Okay, so this card fell out first, actually. We have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. What is the storyline here? Ooh, this one's flying out. We have the Five of Wands. Scorpio, I don't know if that is a sign that is prominent in your chart, or somebody you're dealing with, or a sign that is prominent in the person's chart that you're dealing with, or I don't know, there's just a Scorpio in your energy that is coming out here big time. Okay, I'm gonna start off with that. Let's get one more card, please, Spirit. I'm also hearing something about, this is completely unrelated, but Spirit wanted me to mention something about like good food or good cooking, or like something having to do with like a damn good meal, like something like something about eating good. I don't know about necessarily like healthy, but like definitely something really freaking good, like something yummy, appetizing, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. And we have the World card. That was random, I know that much, but it's not necessarily related to the message here. But Spirit wanted me to interject and mention something about that, so take it as it resonates. We have the Eight of Cups. Everybody's getting the Eight of Cups today. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, and the World. So let's see. Hey, Sylvia, welcome. Please read the description in order to find out how to participate. We are on Tracy's reading right now, but welcome. So let me take a second to interpret the meaning of this, okay? What is the storyline here? I'm hearing something about you going back to your humble beginnings, relearning something, relearning a lesson here. So there's a lesson here that you're relearning, and it may be that you learned this lesson before, but you've had to relearn it. I guess you didn't want to learn from your mistakes or your past lessons, so Spirit made you go through something again. I don't know if this is the second time or if it's been multiple times now that you've had to deal with learning this particular lesson, but Spirit is saying again, with having to revisit something or still dealing with something that has not yet been resolved. Like it seems like you've walked away from something and came back to it again. And this can be either like, it doesn't have to be love, but it can be in regards to like your life path. It can be in regards to inner healing. It can be in regards to doing soul searching. It can be in regards to the love of your life. Whatever it concerns, like take it as it resonates. there's a lesson here that you've had to learn more than once. Yeah, and Spirit is saying, try to look at this with a new perspective and try to give up trying to make something work that didn't before. Okay, with the Hanged Man, you're being asked to make a sacrifice here, and this sacrifice needs to be made in order for you to manifest what it is that you really want. Something that doesn't work, you need to release, okay? Because there's a lesson here that's been trying to teach you that something's not working, and you still haven't been able to release that particular thing or person. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I'm also hearing enough is enough. The burden is becoming too much. You're getting tired of it, or Spirit's getting tired of it. Okay. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, Spirit wants you, and or Spirit wants for your material success to come in. But in order for that to happen, you need to make somewhat of a sacrifice here, because this material success is waiting for you just around the corner. This Ten of Pentacles here is telling me you're going to be abundant and be gifted with something lucrative here, something that could change the path of your life. It could change your life possibly because of money. It can possibly be life-changing because of success. Whatever this is here, it's the energy of abundance coming through. But in order for you to receive that, you have to fully let go of this thing that is not even working out for you anymore. Okay? So Spirit wants you to keep that in mind. What's the advice? We have the Moon and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, keep manifesting whatever this is, whatever success this is, whatever success story it is that you want, whether it's success in love, career, whatever this is, romance, healing. Keep working on it. Spirit is saying, if you continue to keep working on it, you will inadvertently but surely manifest it at the same time. But you cannot expect to manifest something without doing the work. That is the message from Spirit for you. Do the work, and don't forget, in order for whatever you're wanting to manifest, in order for it to come to fruition, you have to make a sacrifice. You have to let something go, and this is all to make room for something, for that something in your life. If you don't let go of something else, your manifestation will not come to fruition. It will not happen for you because of there being a lack of space for it in your life right now. And Spirit is saying, keep working, keep putting in the work for whatever it is you want to manifest, and just trust and let go of what's not working, because it's just around the corner. Your abundance and success is just around the corner. With the Moon card here, you may be doubting that, but I promise you, Spirit is saying, let yourself quiet down and listen to the signs and messages of the universe. When you can, thank you, Spirit, when you can be quiet and be still and look around you in the moment, you'll see, hear, and feel the messages that the universe is trying to convey to you at that moment. And you'll know deep down what the answers to your questions and doubts are. But you have to quiet things down in your life in order to be able to sense these things, these messages. So that was pretty short and straight to the point, but that message was for you, Tracy. Hopefully it found you in divine timing, and I hope that it spoke to you, because it definitely spoke to me, girl. Okay, so we are now going to move on to the paid portion of the live stream. If I did not get to you in the free readings today, then I will get to you at the next live stream that I'm having in 2 hours. So you can return, and I'll start with whoever I left off with. If I did do a reading for you today, please consider leaving a review on my community board, because that will help you get into the free raffle that I'm doing, where I'm choosing the winners for tomorrow. And just so you guys know, I'll be posting a video after this live stream telling you how to enter, what you can win, what is the giveaway here in the raffle that I'm having. Okay, you're welcome, Tracy, anytime. I'm very glad that you dropped by, and I hope that message spoke to you. But anyhow, right now we are done with the free readings. We're closing down the free readings for now until I have the next live stream in 2 hours. So don't worry, I'll be back. Just make sure you click on the notification bell so that you know when I'm back, and you're able to add yourself to the list right away instead of having to wait in a long line, okay? Because it does get pretty lengthy sometimes. You can avoid waiting your turn for a long time by clicking on that notification bell and selecting all notifications. Okay, we're now at the paid portion of this live stream, so as I wait for whoever is wanting a paid reading, I will be here in the background, but even if I'm not interacting, just know that I am receiving the messages. You can pay via PayPal or Cash App in order to get on the paid list, which I will be keeping track of, and once I receive the payment, I begin on your reading right away during this live stream. So feel free to do that if you're looking to get a reading that is detailed and in depth. I do go into whatever your question or situation is very in depth in the live paid readings. So if that's something you want to take advantage of, you may want to consider checking out the description and picking from one of the 2 options I have available at this time. Okay, you guys, I love you, and see you next time, whether that's in 2 hours at the next live stream or another time that we come back live. All right, come back, Gemini. I will put you in the beginning of the next live stream if I see you again, okay? I'll remember. I'm actually going to write your name down right now, so don't worry, and I will keep your name in mind so that I don't have to so I won't forget, and that you don't have to be waiting so long at the next live stream. Okay, love? Thank you for dropping by and subscribing. You're very beautiful, by the way. Love your default pic, girl. And I don't just say that to everybody, because trust me, I know I'm supposed to be all spiritual and zen and loving, whatever, but there's some like not cute girlies that I get sometimes, and trust me, it shows in their attitudes and their comments. But yours is super cute, and so is your energy. Love it. You're welcome. Hey Stephanie, nice to see you again. Let me know if you still want that paid reading. Paid reading portion is now open. If you're still here, Victoria, please let my peoples know in the chat. Hey, Upasana Padi. Did I say that right? I probably butchered your name, and forgive me. Welcome. Please read the description, subscribe, like. Welcome. I'm glad that you came to drop by, love. Yeah.
Can you text me Debbie's number, please?
Yeah. Do you Oh, sorry about that, you guys. My boyfriend just walked in. Sorry for that interruption. Hey, Upasana Pretty. Hey, everyone that just entered the chat. Welcome. Please don't forget to leave a review if you've had a reading from me, and it will enter you into the free giveaway raffle that I'm picking the winners for tomorrow. I'll be posting a video after this live stream letting you guys know exactly what the prize is, how to enter, how to claim it if you win, etc. All the details will be posted in the video that I post after this live stream. But to enter, you just have to either write a review or share this channel on a social media platform. Don't be shy if y'all are in the chat or in the live stream right now. Drop your name or drop a hi, hello, where you're from in the chat. For those of you that are new, I'm Kitty, Stone Epiphany Tarot or Set Readings. I am live from the West Coast right now, Los Angeles, California, West Coast. This channel is smoker friendly, people, so if you have a problem with that, this is not the channel for you. Hey, Sylvia. In from? Welcome, Gigi. Gigi, please read the description to find out how you can participate in that at the next live stream. Welcome. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell in order to get alerts on when I am doing free readings and on the free giveaway raffle I'm having, which I'm choosing winners for tomorrow. So it is not too late for you to participate in it now. If you guys want to join the free giveaway raffle that I'm having tomorrow, it's not too late. Just read the description and subscribe and click on the notification bell. Like the video if you want to enter the free giveaway raffle. In the next video that I'm posting right after this live stream ends soon, I will be posting a video that includes what the prize is, how to enter, how to claim it, if you have won, etc. All the details will be included in the video that I am posting after this live stream goes up within the next few minutes. So the free readings are closed now and the paid portion is beginning. So please read the description for more details or enter !paid in the chat now in order to get details on how to get a paid reading live now. Hey Atlas, how are you doing? Alice, oh God, well, I thank you for finding me on this live stream and letting me know. Can you remind me the date of which you sent your payment on so that I can go ahead and revisit the topic of your reading? I'm glad that you found me on this live stream so we could continue. Where did we leave off? Do you remember the date of where when you made your payment? Go ahead and let me know where we left off and I will finish your reading for you, love. Sorry, you guys, excuse the cold. March 22nd, okay. And where did we leave off in your reading, love?
Did you text me the number?
I did, yeah.
You did?
Babe!
Yeah. Give me a second, baby.
Sorry for that interruption, you guys. My boyfriend had just walked in. I apologize for that. I warned you guys that might be happening. He may be popping in and out. Hey love, so in the title I wrote that I was only going to do 3 free readings on this live stream, so I apologize for that. But you know what, at the next live stream that I'm having in 2 hours, I will add you to the list. You know what, I'll write your name down right now. You will go after Gemini, so you'll be second in line. I'm doing my next live stream in 2 hours. Make sure that you click on the notification bell and select all notifications so that you get an alert as soon as I'm back on for live free readings, okay? It's about 2 hours from now, and I'm adding you to the list as we speak. Let me write your name down, Sylvia B, so that you can go on after Gemini. Absolutely, Gigi. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. You guys make sure when you click on the notification bell that you select the option that says all notifications so that you can see the second that I get on live, and that prevents you guys having to wait long before your turn, okay? Or prevents you guys even from getting skipped in line. Some people enter the live stream late, and their place in line has already passed, and then they have to wait until the next live stream. If you're not here when I call on you, I will have to skip you guys. So please make sure you remember to click the selection that says all notifications once you click on the notification bell, okay? Alice, still waiting on you, love. Let me know. So let me know where we left off in your reading, Alice, so I can remember and try to channel with Spirit what it is, what the messages are that we need to get to you in regards to what your question was. Absolutely, Alice. We can definitely get started on that. Well, what was it that we left off on? What did you last hear in your reading, and what was your question? Go ahead and let me know what the details were. I did confirm that you made your payment on that date, so thank you. Just let me know where it is that you want to start from, what your question was, any details that I need to know from the time you paid until today that you want to maybe incorporate into your reading so that I know. Alice, where did you say you were from again, love? And what is the situation that we were discussing in your reading from before, Alice? Because I do have to stay within the same topic. Let me go ahead and cleanse the cards and prepare for your reading. Right, so what is the situation between you and your person that you wanted to clarify? Or what information did I give you during your reading? If you don't remember, that's fine. Just let me know what the situation is between you and this person, or what this connection is, and what it is you would like for me to clarify. Let's start with your opening prayer and the intentions, Alice, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right back into your reading then, okay? Give me 2 minutes to prepare for your reading, and please try to quiet down your mind. Focus on your breathing in order to prepare for your reading so we can get on the same frequency, and I'll be able to channel much easier in that way. So I'll take these next 2 minutes to do that myself, and we're gonna jump right back into your reading, Alice. So in 2 minutes we will begin, okay? You guys bear with us. Hi, Allison back. Sorry about the wait. I'm ready to begin with your reading though. Let me know if you're still here so we can get started back where we left off. Thank you so much for being patient. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission, please show us what we seek to know. Explore it in the cards you throw. Give us the answers clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High. We ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot for Alice. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Of course I came back. Thank you for waiting. And the first card out, we have the Devil in the reverse. 3 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Star in the reverse. Let's get one more to see what your storyline is. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please speak to me. Show me what the story is for Alice. And the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here for your storyline with the Devil in the reverse and the 3 of Cups in the reverse is that this is a very unhealthy, codependent connection here you have with your person, actually. It can be that there's a strong attachment that you have to this person. It can be that you guys have a very strong connection here, but not in the healthiest way. It's very toxic, like a codependency where like you guys are kind of in a repeating cycle here, and the attachments that keep you guys bonded are things that are not necessarily helpful to your growth spiritually. That's funny. It said boy instead of I. That's hilarious. Welcome. Hi. Let's regroup. So as I'm seeing here that the Star in the reverse and the 8 of Wands in the reverse, this is telling me that this connection didn't go as planned and there is a lack of communication. With the 8 of Wands reverse, this is really telling me that rather than moving forward with this person, it became the exact opposite, where you're in somewhat of like a stalemate right now, and your hopes and dreams that you had for this connection have kind of died out or are not going as you had hoped. All these cards being in reverse are actually speaking to the fact that there is a broken dream here, or something that you feel has come to an end. But for some reason there is a bond that keeps you guys together, even though this connection has come to a stop. And the bond that I'm speaking of is not particularly a good one. It's the Devil card in the reverse. Like, I think the card speaks for itself. Like, in this card you can see that the chains that bond these two together, the link that bonds these two together are actually chains that keep them chained together, and it brings out the worst in the other person. Like, you guys both bring out not the best in each other, and it's because the root of this connection, well, first of all, if you look at the bottom of this card, there's no foundation beneath it. There's no foundation that was built under this connection to ground you guys. So really, that's why you guys are barefoot in this Devil card. And above you, you can see that at the height of this connection, it's mostly, I don't want to call it evil, but it's definitely a connection that's being visited by entities that are negative, that are draining, and it's basically takes away the peace from your life and from your mental well-being. I'm getting strong Capricorn energies as well, whether that's prominent in your chart or your person's chart. Capricorn is coming out really strongly here, which is telling me that that energy in the reverse dominates this connection, meaning whether this is you or your person, the Capricorn side of you guys, which is the insistent part of you guys that refuses to kind of let go of this connection, no matter how unhealthy it may be, is the one that is most prominent, or the one that is the strongest energy coming up here. And the reason for that is because the Three of Cups in the reverse is telling me that there were high hopes for this connection, but in the reverse, just as high or just as much as you had hoped for this connection to work, that's how much it's fallen or come to a fail. And now the card that just hopped out, sure enough, was the Three of Swords in the reverse, which is a card, again, I think the imagery speaks for itself, which is the card of heartbreak, being broken, feeling emotionally drained and empty, being hurt. I'm also hearing that hurt people hurt people. So I'm sorry, I don't know whether this is you or them, but somebody that is hurt in this connection is also seeking to hurt other people, because that's what they're feeling internally, and it's what they project externally. What else am I seeing here? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Lovers reversed. And we have the Queen of... Oh, I'm sorry, the Empress reversed. So, I think it just so happens to be that these 4 clarifying cards that I've just pulled actually are all cards that the imagery speaks for itself here. In the Eight of Swords, as you can see in the image depicted, it is somebody who's bonded or tied up with swords all around them, and this speaks to you feeling as though you're stuck in a situation where you don't really know what direction to move in or what you can do in order to create movement in this connection. Like, it seems that you don't know, you can't see exactly what the next step is or what it is that you should do in order to improve this connection. And with the Lovers in the reverse, I'm seeing, and being clarified by the Empress reverse, I'm seeing that this connection has died out because there was nobody, or there was more so a lack of it being nurtured on one or both ends of this connection. With the Empress reverse, it's also telling me that nothing can come from this connection anymore, because there was nobody putting good energy into it, or there was nobody building upon its how can I say this, the building blocks that were required to create in the beginning of this connection has not been able to come to fruition, because the Empress is a card of birthing new ideas, creativity. It's about life in general, or starting new things. And with it in reverse, tells me that there was nothing from the start, there was nothing here to kind of spark this energy to become something positive, or to grow into something that was helpful for your spiritual growth on either side. Okay, now the cards that are jumping out. First, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card, but in the reverse, it talks about a failure or a letdown in your emotional, in an emotional situation. And I'm pretty sure that's why the Five of Cups came out, which speaks to grieving, sadness, losing hope. The Four of Cups also came out, which, as you can see again in the image depicted, there is somebody being offered a cup here, but they are not able to see it being placed before them, and they're still focused on the Three Cups in front of them. So let me explain to you the meaning of this card. This is your energy coming out here. You are the person in this card, and you seem to be focused on the Three Cups that are before you. And the cup that's being held in front of you, these cups are all opportunities or chances to receive love. And the cup that's being placed in front of you, you're not seeing or sensing because you're too focused on the three that you can't seem to let go of. And those three cups are significant of opportunities, moments, or things that could have become something, but you're just so focused on the fact that it's not growing that you can't even see the opportunity being placed in front of you, which is another cup of love that you could be seizing the opportunity to take. That spirit, as you can see, it's being held. I don't know if you can tell. Let me zoom in, but there is a hand that's holding the cup that's in front of you that they're showing to you, and that spirit's hand trying to show you that there's an opportunity here, another opportunity, and to forget the three that you're focused on, but you're not even paying attention to that one that spirit's holding in front of you because of your disappointment that you're holding on to with the Three Cups that didn't fill up. So we also have the Two of Swords. So to back up that claim, I am seeing the Two of Swords, which is telling me that not only are you shut down to the idea of accepting the cup that's being offered to you by spirit, but you've also shut down mentally and emotionally and to other people in your surroundings. That's why you're holding up the Two Swords, kind of symbolic of you putting up boundaries and putting up a wall between you and the people that are in your energy right now. So it could be that there's somebody, maybe this cup that they were offering was a person, but you didn't see that person coming into your life because you simply were focused on a past person. With the Death card here, the Death card isn't the worst card ever. It does symbolize something ending, but it also symbolizes growth and transition, and this can be transitioning to something in your life that is better or something that will work out for you instead. It's symbolic of a new beginning. With the Death card, like I said, there's an ending but also comes a new beginning, and this is if you're with the with the Hanged Man coming out, this is only going to be seen by you if you can change your perspective. And with the Hanged Man, as you can see, it's the person is hanging upside down, and that's because you need to kind of be able to see things from upside down, like the way that you weren't looking before. A new perspective that might seem unfamiliar to you, but is going to actually open up a new vision for you, one that is maybe not as familiar, but something that can work out if you're able to do that. Let's see what else comes out here. Okay, we have the Emperor. So Spirit is asking you to channel your inner Emperor, and the Emperor is somebody who is a master of their emotions. They don't act on feelings or emotions, but they tend to act logically, and they're also someone who has been able to master and control the way that they think and able to navigate or reverse any negative self-talk that may be programmed in their own mind. So this is also with the Hanged Man and the Emperor, also being able to see yourself in a different light in order to open up the walls that you've put up in this Two of Swords. And let's pull a card to find out how you can be able to do that. How can you get in your Emperor energy, and how can you reverse the walls that you've put up here. And we have the Hermit that came out. And so the Hermit is somebody that may be by themselves or may feel like they're alone, but they're holding up this light here, which lights the way for them in situations where it seems like it's dark or unfamiliar. And it's really more so about finding the light that will help you discover the path that you're meant to be on. And it's about being in solitude in order for you to be able to see that new route that you need to take. It's about looking within. It's about also it's also about paving a new path for others to follow. So it might feel like this is something new to you, but the path that you forge in healing here is gonna also forge a new route for others after you to follow in those footsteps and to learn how to heal from your experiences. If you're able to do that, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So if you're able to do that, open yourself up to that change and that redirection, then this is what is possible for you. The Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Cups is a connection that is one grounded in reciprocity, which means that you guys both, the give and take is equal here, and there's equal effort being made on both ends. And with that comes the Ten of Cups. With in between there are more cups, but those cups come with experience and come with learning lessons. But once you are able to do that, you eventually will get to the Ten of Cups, which is another one of the happiest cards in the deck, which symbolizes family, unity, and harmony. It can even mean, you know, starting a new life, building a new family tree, building a new a new future with someone. The Ten of Cups is also all about abundance emotionally and material wise, and that's how we get to the Eight of Pentacles here, because speaking of material abundance, in addition to the emotional abundance, in order to get there you have to be willing to really put in the work, which is the Eight of Pentacles. That's what the card's all about, putting in the work. The only way you'll be able to put in work in the first place is if you can see the pentacle that's being offered to you here. And the pentacles are symbolic of financial opportunities. It could be in career or just money in general or success in general. Now in this card over here, remember, oh I'm sorry, where was that card? Where was the Four of Cups? Right here in this card, in the Four of Cups, as you can see, you were not able to see the cup that was being placed before you. But in this new chapter where death comes in, Spirit is saying perhaps you'll then be able to see the pentacle that we're offering you. Forget about the cups, forget about love. Think about this pentacle, which pentacle, like I said, is about career, work, material things, success. And as you can see in this card, it's also enlarged. Like over here in this offering, it's much smaller, like you can't really see because it's a smaller, more quiet offering. But over here in the Ace of Pentacles, it's up front and center. It's a larger image, and it'll be easier for you to see because you will be doing the work, and it's going to be much easier for you to see the opportunity that's being handed to you here. So you can see the difference, and you can see clearly what it takes in order to get that. But Spirit's also asking me to remind you that in order for your manifestations to come to fruition, you also have to be willing to make a sacrifice to release the things that no longer serve you. Because if you don't do that, you will not make space for the things that you want to happen for you, the things that you're trying to manifest, that is. And it just cannot, there is a duality to everything, and it cannot happen without you making that sacrifice or that offer to let go, so that you can create space for the things that are coming into your life that you want. There will be no space for it if you cannot first see and then understand that sacrifice and release it. Okay, so that message is coming in really strongly, so I hope it speaks to you, because I just keep hearing that over and over again, and I believe it's something that I meant to tell you, because it's something that needs to resonate with you, and something that you may need to sit down and repeat and meditate on until you can actually understand like the real meaning behind it. Oftentimes you hear something but you don't really understand the meaning to it until you've repeated it so many times, and then one day after meditating on it, it just finally clicks, right? It comes together and you finally understand the meaning of it. So I think the reason why that sentence or that phrase is repeating over and over to me is because I'm meant to repeat it to you, so that you can continue the process of hearing it and saying it over and over again until it finally clicks to you. I'm understanding that it's not something that you're meant to analyze or understand in one sitting. It's something that you have to keep repeating to yourself before you can finally say, okay, I get it. Does that make sense? So let's see here. What is the advice for you in order for you to channel the death card energy and really transition into this next part of your life where you can move forward and leave behind what no longer serves you? Let's see, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Let's go ahead and see what cards come out right now to continue on the message that you're meant to hear. Okay, this card just came flying out. You have the moon. What else? You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Magician. Okay, and you have the Sun. Okay, beautiful. So like, look, this is pretty straightforward. It's actually really poetic as well, because you're starting off with the moon and you're ending with the sun. And let me tell you what this is, what the message here is that I need to convey to you, or what the message is here that I need to articulate to you so that you can understand clearly what needs to be done. Because like I said, it's really poetic, and the reason this is the reason this is happening the way it's happening or coming out in the cards is because this all comes together in a really beautiful, wholesome way, to be honest. With the moon, this is about illusions, doubts, not being clear about things, and that can be where you're at right now. But another thing that it symbolizes is manifestations and dreams. So this is something, this is the line that you have to cross over, from illusions to dreams, and you have to cross that line and kind of make it to the other side. In order for that to happen, you need to take on the energy of the King of Pentacles. So with the Pentacles, like I was showing you over here, this Ace of Pentacles, you need to master your first of all, your mentality. You need to take control of your mental health, and that is somebody that is symbolized, that is the person that is being symbolized by the King of Pentacles. Somebody that masters their not just emotions, but their mentality, their mental health, their thoughts. Like I said, it's about reprogramming any negative self-talk that you may have inherited from your past experiences with your person. So with that in mind, Spirit is putting the Magician in your way as well, and the Magician card is a manifester. So perfect, you need to learn how to manifest properly, and so you've been given the Magician card, which is a master manifester. And as you can see in this card, if you look closely, there's different there's the suit of the Pentacles here and the Cups. Now the way that I want you to see this is that in this image, which is your higher self, not only do you have the pentacle they were offering, but you also do have the cup that they were offering in the Four of Cups back here that you didn't have before. Because this magician is somebody who can use all their resources, and to be more specific, all of their strength that they have, in order to acquire all the things that they need, which means material wise and emotionally. Like in this version of you, in your higher self, you have not just conquered or achieved being able to receive the chalice that they gave you in the other card previously, or the coin, but both of them actually, because this is a version of yourself where you really come full circle and you're able to achieve the things you weren't able to in the past at the same time that you achieve what you're meant to achieve now. Because in the lesson you're learning now, you are healing and at the same time you are growing, right? So with that, for your ending, I know that it was supposed to be a 40 minute reading. We were 15 minutes into it. I don't know how long it's been, but this is actually bringing you to the end of your reading, which is the Sun card. And let me tell you, the Sun card, ask any reader, is like, to me, the happiest card in the decks. I think the 10 of Cups that came out over here somewhere is like in the top 3, with the Sun card being first, if you ask my opinion. But the Sun card is about you really stepping into your authenticity, and it's about new beginnings and rebirth, which is why there's a baby coming out here. And with the Sun, it's about shining light on who you really are. And the only way, this is what I'm hearing again repetitively from Spirit, the only way that you can shine light on who you really are is to first get to know who you are. So you need to go through a rebirth here, and you need to figure out who you are in order to shine light on it. And to, okay, I'm also hearing the word acceptance over and over again. So it more like self-acceptance, right? Once you, and I'm also now hearing to know you is to love you. So basically you need to know yourself, get to know yourself again in order to achieve that self-love that they were saying you needed to earlier on in the reading. Okay, and when that all happens, you're left off with a new start, which is why there's a baby here. That's supposed to symbolize that new start. You're starting over, and you're starting over with a happy start, not like the repetitive cycle that you've been going through where it was just continuing where it left off, but a new start, one where you're fresh into the situation, where you're starting from the very beginning, where there are no past resentments, no past grievances, or anything that's holding you or tying you down to emotional disconnect or emotional baggage. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you. And if the emphasis is on if you are able to channel that energy of the Death card and the Magician card. Okay, those are your 2 key cards, as well as I also want to point out personally the Emperor card. So if I were you, I would take note of the Death card, the Emperor card, and the Magician card, because those are your 3 key cards for the year in order for you to get to this next chapter that you're meant to be in, the one that is just around the corner that you're meant to have, but have been holding yourself back from on here. So if you would like to look deeper into this or get some therapy or help with the cards, in order to start shadow work or in order to begin your healing process, let me know. You can look into the paid readings again if you'd like to. It's not obviously not required, but it is being offered here if you'd like it. I don't actually offer the therapy sessions to everybody, but it comes with shadow work, which is exactly what you need. I also will offer to you the Reiki energy healing sessions if you need it. Those are also tarot readings involved with or they're implemented with the reading as well. But anyhow, I hope that this message spoke to you, because it definitely spoke to me, and very loudly and clearly. So I hope this reached you in divine timing. I do believe it did, and that this reading was late, but I do believe it reached you exactly when it needed to. And while at the very top of this deck is the Fool card, and the Fool card is the very first card of the tarot deck, and it starts at 0, and this is symbolic of a new fresh start, taking a leap of faith and really starting from the beginning, being carefree and excited to start on a new journey. But there's a reminder here. This little dog is barking at it because it's trying to let the Fool know that it's about to jump off of a cliff. This is to let you know to open up your senses to hear what the universe is telling you, and to keep your mind and eyes open to any warnings or messages that the universe is trying to tell you, any red flags, so that on your way in this new journey, on your route, you don't reach any bumps along the way. Okay. Anyhow, thanks for finding me on the live stream so you could finish your reading. I'm really glad I was able to deliver this message to you today. You said, yes, I'm interested in doing another paid reading with shadow work and Reiki. Can you explain what that is like? Sure, absolutely. I actually am doing, let's see, are you interested in doing it in this live stream, or possibly at a later live stream? Because if you're doing it during this live stream, I will have to do the first portion of it today and the next portion of it later on today or tomorrow possibly. But it is actually better off that way, to be honest, because it's a lot to take in, and it is better done one portion at a time, to be honest. So that kind of works out perfectly. But you let me know your schedule and I'll work with that, obviously. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you take those messages seriously, because they are so prominent and the energy is coming in so strongly for your reading. So I really hope that you take that to heart. You said potentially either. Well, if you'd like, we could start with the tarot portion right now, and we can do the Reiki portion at the next live stream. Would you be interested in doing that? Just to let you know, I don't, like I said, I don't offer this to everybody, but if you're interested in doing that, it's a different price, but I will give it to you at a lesser price just because I was late with finishing your reading. For the first tarot portion, it's 15, and then it's 15 for the Reiki energy healing session. But on its own, it's a different price. So if you want the package, let me know and we'll do 15 and 15. Otherwise, it's totally up to you. I can work with whatever you need me to work with. If you're kind of nervous about the pricing, so just let me know, and I'm available to do the first portion of it right now if you need. However, I will have to schedule you for later on in the week if you don't want to start right now. So anyhow, choice is all yours. It's completely up to you. Let me know, and I'll do whatever it is that you're comfortable with. I'll give you like a minute or two to decide before I log out if I'm not going to be doing your reading. So the tarot portion is your tarot reading. The shadow work is with the Reiki, but I can't do the shadow work or the Reiki without first doing the tarot portion. The tarot portion you're already familiar with. It's pretty much just basically what we did just now. You can ask 2 questions, up to 2 questions, as I do a channeled meditation in order to channel the messages for you. It's a little bit different than the traditional tarot readings I do because I am channeling during your reading, which I did for you in this past reading because I felt so awful about finishing it a little bit later. But in regular live readings, I don't do that. So if you want that feature, I'm just gonna include it rather than adding extra for it. And you know what? In order to answer your question about what the energy healing portion is, I would recommend that you watch videos on it on YouTube, so that you can familiarize yourself with that process, and then let me know if you'd like to continue with that. I personally would recommend it to you after you're getting your channeled messages, but it's completely up to you. We can include your question at the next reading. I did already close out this reading because I feel like the messages were already given. But if you want, I could include that question as part of your 2 questions for the next reading. Anyhow, take your time. Let me know if you want me to stay on and do that tarot reading for you, or if you would like to schedule a later time. I do have to let my partner know in a minute whether or not I'll be needing some extra time, so just let me know once you've decided. I'll give you a minute or two to decide. I'm gonna change the screen. I'm so sorry, but the pricing is already at a discounted price for you. I actually do those for 45, but I'm gonna do 30 for you. If you want, you can pay the first portion today and the next portion when I'm actually doing the second portion. You don't have to pay the upfront 30 today. You could do the 15 today instead. But that's the best I could do, love. I'll give you a minute to decide. Hey Alice, the screen seems to be cutting in and out. I'm not sure if it's working or not, but I was wondering if you're able to see and hear properly as I tried reconnecting. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with the opening prayer and set the intentions. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission, please show us what we seek to know. Explore it in the cards you throw. Give us the answers clear and thorough. We ask that you protect us on our journey during this tarot reading to find the guidance and light that is meant to reach Alice today in your divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. So, are you meant to be in business school, law school, or working in the buy-side industry? So that's your first question. Let's see what comes up here. I'm just going to say right off the bat, I keep on seeing, I don't know how to explain this. So there's like a chart I'm seeing, and the lines on that chart just keep going up and down, like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't know how to explain that any better, but take it as it resonates. I'm not really too sure what that's referring to. Maybe you can clarify that for me, but I'm seeing a chart that's doing that. I am also seeing images here of a clock with no hands on it, which to me symbolizes that there are a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings, just pretty much around the clock, like being busy doing something around the clock, whether this is working, studying, whatever the case is. It's basically trying to tell me that it requires your full, complete commitment and dedication, time-wise and like emotionally. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put out three, like a pick a card reading. I'm gonna place cards on 3 different sections. For the first section, we'll do the buy-side industry. For the second portion, we'll do business school, and the third portion, we'll do law school. And I will channel the energy for each stack so that I can place the correct cards on each stack to do your reading for each of those. We will analyze what the cards are that came out for each stack. And Spirit is telling me that you have to make the decision, but they can simply guide you. By the way, I want to let you know you have 2 different spirit guides that have came in that are communicating with us. I feel the energy of both. Like, I feel the energy of there being 2 spirit guides. I need to focus in a little more to try to find out their individual traits or who they could possibly be. But I can tell you right now that there's 2 of them that came in for you. I have 2 guides that are here for your reading. They're wanting me to let you know that only you can make your decision, but they can guide you. So the method that we're going to use, I believe, should be the 3 stacks. No, I can usually sense angels right away. These are definitely not angels that I recognize. They're definitely ancestors. They are both ancestors, if I'm not mistaken. But I have to really focus in order to tell you individually like what they're like. So I'll leave that for the end if I can, because right now they want me to focus just on giving you your guidance. And we can get to that at the end if there's time. And you said, I think I know I'm meant to be an entrepreneur ultimately, but just in this next phase of life, I'm wondering what Spirit has to say about career for me in these 4 areas. A good opportunity, get fired, get another, got fired again. Let's see here. You said McKinsey, buy side, business school, law school. Oh, right. So you know what? We'll do 4 stacks. So McKinsey is a consulting firm. So the first stack will be the consulting firm. Second stack will be buy side industry. Third will be business school. Fourth will be law school. So give me a second to just meditate on those stacks and to choose the correct cards for it, okay? Bear with me. Funny, one of your spirit guides are actually trying to correct me, and one of them is telling me that all ancestors are angels. If they've been able to come, all ancestors are angels in your bloodline is what they're saying. So I've been corrected by one of your spirit guides. That's funny. They're very they're very, what's the word, like, not attitude-y, but like just very bold and like upfront, one of them. Very masculine energy for the one that corrected me. I'm also hearing, okay, something about a little boy. I don't know if this is a baby brother or if this is a nephew or just like a son, or there's a little boy coming through that is here in the 3D that they are referring to, that they want to bring up and that they're showing me. Do you know who or what this could be about? Sorry if you hear talking in the background. I apologize for that disruption. Yes, I'm seeing a little boy that they're showing me who's still alive, to be clear. This little boy I'm seeing is somebody that really enjoys life, and they're telling me to say that, they're telling me to let you know this little boy is going to be happy no matter what. Or I'm getting the sense here that you may feel, okay, this could be a future energy, but I'm getting the sense that you feel as though like you're inadequate or that you're not showing enough attention to this little boy. This little boy, who I also believe comes into your life by surprise, the spirits want me to let you know that this little boy comes into your life unexpectedly, but don't worry about feeling adequate because they will feel happy and loved no matter what the case. They are wanting me to deliver that message. I don't know if that's relevant to this reading, but they want me to please say that to you. This is coming from the other spirit, the feminine one. One is masculine, one is feminine. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. I will let that message be passed along to Alice. Thank you, Spirit. And I can tell that the masculine energy is connected to this little boy. I think it's this little boy's guardian. They have a stronger connection. Or this little boy feels a connection with your masculine spirit guide. Now, if there's nobody in your life like this, I'm taking a guess here that it's a future energy, that this little boy is in your life somehow in the future. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but the guys are leading me towards that predicament, like something like that. And I wouldn't be worried about any unplanned pregnancies because the vibe and the energy that's coming through right now is very reassuring that no matter what, this little boy feels loved, they're happy, they're provided for. And the guys are wanting me to mention this so that you know ahead of time. I guess the message is reaching you now, but for the moment that it manifests in your life, you'll already be feeling reassured that you got the message a long time ago, so that you don't freak out later on about something. That's the message I'm receiving. You said, I have a nephew who is always happy, but he's also unsuccessful. But yes, I'm always feeling inadequate. Okay, wow, there's a really strong message coming in right now. Something about dress to impress, and make sure you look both ways. Dress to impress, look both ways. Don't just look left and right. Look in front of you and look behind you. But this is a very literal message, like in front of you and behind you, not metaphorically like your past and your future. Literally, like direction wise, look in front of you, look all directions, be aware, be cautious. Okay, telling you to look all directions, front, back, left, right, like, and also dress to impress. I'm gonna ask you to take a deep breath in and try to quiet down your thoughts so that we can get on the same frequency and I can receive clear messages as I separate these 4 stacks, okay? That will be really helpful if you're able to do that, because this is kind of a not complicated, but complex reading. So if you can please do that for me, that will be really helpful to your reading, so we can be successful at this. I really just want to give you the messages here that you need, and that will help to guide you. Ooh, whoopsies. Thank you, Spirit. I also want to bring in crystals to your reading to help get the right energy here. So, yes, I want to bring in some crystals so that we can get the right essence of each stack and just to get the correct energy. But I will say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is am I saying it right? I forgot. Is it McKinley? The second one is Buy-Side. Third is business school. Fourth is law school. So what we're going to do is place a crystal on top of each one. And we're going to see, I do have crystals here next to me, and we're going to just see which one feels right, okay? So go ahead, take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Make sure that you're focusing